Meteorologist Haley Meier is in Weehawken, New Jersey, right over the river from where we are here at our studios here in Manhattan. Haley, good to see you this morning. I will say, if anything, it was a beautiful sunrise because of the smoke, but not worth the price tag by any means.
Yeah, you know what? That's so true. I mean, the sunrises, the sunsets, they do become just magic when you have particulates in the air, whether that's dust if you're tuning in from parts of Florida or the Gulf Coast, or if it's some wildfire smoke. But to your point, Craig, yes, the wildfire season is off to the races across parts of Canada, where it really peaks throughout the month of June through August. And we've seen a very high concentration of fires that have erupted in parts of Western Ontario. And so it's that zone with this belt of fast mid-level winds that are pulling it from parts of Ontario, upper Midwest, and bringing that smoke, dragging it into the Northeast as we speak. Now, this is all because we have these two big areas of high pressure that are sitting over the northern plains, parts of the upper Midwest, and the smoke is riding around the outer periphery of that high pressure band. Now, what you guys saw this morning was magical. We got a couple of beautiful time lapses of New York City where you can actually see a little bit of a haze there. I will say the majority of this smoke is into the mid-levels, not quite mixing down to the surface, but throughout parts of the afternoon, warm air rises, cold air sinks, and you get this atmospheric mixing. So the sunset might be a little bit more hazardous in terms of the air quality. Now, Craig, you mentioned half a dozen states are under air quality alerts right now. That in total is about 16.6 million people, with the worst air quality still across parts of the upper Midwest. Duluth area, Minnesota actually coming in at #1, followed by Northwoods, West Wisconsin, and then site in the Northeast. We've got Hillsborough County, New Hampshire. Some of the things that we measure, though, specifically when it comes to wildfire smoke and what it means to health for us, is particulate matter 2.5, which is a particle that's smaller than 2.5 micrometers. To put that into perspective, a human hair is 70 micrometers. So we are talking 30 times smaller than a human hair follicle. I mean, that is how tiny it is. But because it's so small, it's able to reach deep into your lungs, penetrate into your bloodstream, and why it can be so dangerous. Now, when we think about wildfires, obviously everybody's mind goes back to 2023, a historic wildfire season for Canada, but it also brought the skies to an apocalyptic orange. Take a look at some of the video that Fox Weather was able to capture throughout that 2023 outbreak, truly, of smoke. Folks walking out of their homes wondering if it literally was the end times, and it's hard to blame them. I didn't quite live in New York City at the time. I was literally going to be moving here in about 2 weeks, but seeing all the video of what the sky looked like, it was maybe a little bit hesitant if I wanted to come and move here. Now, for today, the normal summer day, we have about 5 to 10 micrograms per cubic meter of that particulate matter. Back in June of 2023, it was 20 to 40 times of that normal. So 20 to 40 times what a normal summer day is. Today, we're thinking about 2 to as much as 10 times the normal. So yes, we can maybe draw some comparisons, Craig, Britta, to 2023, but overall, I think we're in a better spot. But just be wary later this evening when we start to get some of that particulate matter reaching the surface.
Yeah, I remember tracking that smoke plume on radar.
Right.
And I just was, my jaw was dropping. I was like, wow, we're tracking smoke with radar. That's how thick this plume is. Haley, thank you so much for the update. We appreciate it. And for our viewers at home, stay with us. Haley will be out and about all day, giving you updates on the air quality in the Northeast.